Welcome back, Meerkat family, to Terraria. In the last episode, we took out the Dark Cultist and took out two of the towers. As you see, I still got two towers to go. The green one, the Vortex, and where's the other tower? Oh, the blue one right here, the Stardust. Might go after the Stardust next. Either one is fine. So, before we get started here today, make sure to subscribe, like, and share, and become part of the Meerkat family and support me and help me out and my family. And let's get started. Last episode I did this, and I said I was gonna. I don't know if I said I was going to play it offline or off camera. I keep wanting to say offline for some reason. Well, we're just gonna go after these last two towers. As soon as we finish the towers, it's going to start the Moonlord. Before we do that, I want to go up here and activate the stations for an extra summon, magic power and whatnot. Might help me out a little bit. Have two summons instead of one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch places here. There we go. I know it's like one of my favorite yo-yos and I barely even use it. But it is a good yo-yo for sure. I'm hoping to get the Terraria. It's a very rare drop from the Moonlord. I'm hoping to actually get it for once. I've never gotten it before. I'm hoping I can get I think it's the blue one that gives me the shards I need for a new summon. You get to have your own dragon, if you're curious. And he's really powerful. Or she. Don't know if it's a he or she. I need this deathweed. I used some of it. I got potions on me. I had to make a few more. I was getting low. I ran out of the thorns potion, which requires the most ingredients. And the ingredients you need for a thorns potion is worm tooth, deathweed. No, don't put down a torch. Just wanted to get that plant. Oh, nope. Nope. I don't know how bad this one is, I can't remember. You got flying enemies and land creatures. Go for it, summon. Help me out. Get him. Somebody's got a gun, man. You hear that? I think it's these alien guys. Yep, it's that guy. It's like a shotgun. It seems like these towers, the worst ones to take you out is the ones that have guns or ranged attacks. And they seem to be the only ones up after me right now. Can they get me through? Aw, too late. Yeah, I was like I said in the last episode, there's no point in using potions during these towers, is because you're just wasting ingredients. Save them for bosses and whatnot, because the damage you take or the damage you give to any of the pillars stays. Wonder if any of those enemies can go through any of the walls of my little farming hut in the sky. If not, then I can kill them from there. I'll make it a little bit easier. Alright. Oh, the white pearly sands. And the rainbow. Oh, the hallow. Just gonna swing this and hopefully get some deathweed. There's one right there. But yeah, the thorns potion can be a little expensive when it comes to ingredients. The regeneration potion is only day blooms and mushrooms and a bottle of water. And use the alchemy station that you get from the dungeon, because that one has a chance to not consume any of the ingredients, so you can make more potions. So it's worth it. I wonder if this guy can shoot through the walls. Ow, dude. Ow. See if I can do this and just like farm them from here. Hopefully not get shot so much. And I'm floating. I'm floating. Oh. These guys do some max damage. Yeah, these guys are just getting right up in here, aren't they? So you just cannot hide from these enemies. Nope, you just can't hide from them. Just get in anyways. I think they're warping in on top of me. Yeah. It's these little beetle looking ones. So you know there's probably no point to hiding. Because they just get on you anywho. But we're getting close, I think. It's kind of hard to tell. I still think that it's something to do with the visibility of that shield. Okay. Another go at it. This is the worst part of doing the pillars. Is the ones on the furthest reaches of the map. You have to make it all the way back across every time you die. You can always set up like a small base with a bed out there and set your spawn point close to there. That would be an option. So if you want to do that, you can do that and it might save you some time. But you have to remember that you have to do it on both sides of the map. It might get cumbersome after a bit. And if we take out the Moonlord, which I doubt I will, I'll try the first time, but if I don't, then we're gonna take down the Dark Cultist again, and I want to farm these pillars so I can get all the required materials to build armor stuff when the time comes if I do defeat said Moonlord. Might go after the melee armor at first. Those shotgun guys though, they're the worst. 93 damage? That is cheap. Cheap, man. One heart left. I just got here and I'm already dead. These guys are just extreme. And it's down. 20,000 health. I'll walk all the way back again. It is not fun. I should have started with the two outer pillars and then work on the, in this episode I should have done the inside pillars. Would have made more sense. But don't put any stake in me winning the Moonlord fight. Moonlight, that's weird. Of course. Usually when you want a blood moon to happen to farm it, it doesn't happen. When you don't want it to happen, it happens. It's not like I'm busy fighting something, you know? I think this will do more damage. Hope I can take it down before I get killed. That last time I got wiped out fast. Just get there and boom, dead. I think my least favorite enemy that comes from these pillars is of course the ones that have range damage. The one did 93 damage just like that. It was just like, okay man, that's not fun. Aim at this guy and never stop. For some reason I can't fly. What is going on? Why can I not fly? It's that stupid whatever that floating thing is. It's destroying my flying ability. And dead again. Oh wow. And dead anyways, wow. Well, that's frustrating. That is really frustrating. Just take it out and then there's enemies that just insta-kill you. Alright, let's get on back there again. Alright. Let's go pick up our shards. It seems like these blood moons are happening every night now. Only because I'm destroying these towers. I hope we can take out the Moonlord. I'll be happy with that. That would be exciting and fun and awesome all at the same time. Got one more tower. We are going to be fighting the Lord of Moons. And the Moonlord is supposed to be the final boss in Terraria. As you guys watched the episode yesterday, that you know that Duke Fisheron is quite tough. But having the items from the Moonlord and these towers will help greatly in my defense and attack power. Come on, let's get over here. Hey, one of these guys could at least drop the jungle key. I've been wanting that thing for a while. Kind of gave up farming it for a while. Oh well, sooner or later, don't worry. Alright, let's get back home. Let's see what we can make with these souls. How many did I get out of that? Let's put it right here. 43. That's the most I've gotten so far. Nice. I think these might be the ones I need for the summon. He's going to help out with the upcoming towers. Or she. He, she, I don't even know. Alright, solar fragments. What's this? Vortex monolith can be placed. Will they? Oh, that's that deal. Okay, so vortex helmet. These are ranged, so the blue ones are for ranged. The vortex. You get a bow. Phantasm. Chance to not consume ammo. High chance too. 66%. Beater. That sounds bad. Vortex beater. Look at this. Oh, that's douchey. Vortex boosters lost flight and slow fall. So this thing is not it. It's the green one. It's the very last one, man. Of course it is. What is this up here? It's fragment blocks. Yeah. Alright, so it's the green one that gives you the summon. Oh well. Yep. Time to die at least 20,000 more times. At least. I'm gonna drop off some of this stuff. Let's get that die and what kind of die we got. Hopefully something good. Where, dude? Give me that. Grim die. Oh, of course I'm still on that. Bro. Blood mean, man. Blood mean. Why did I leave? No, I need to go stay down here and put some stuff away. There we go. Deathweed seeds. Oh, it is blood moon. I almost forgot about that. That during a blood moon, when you go into the corruption and or crimson, the deathweed will produce seeds. If you didn't already know that to begin with. Another helpful helpful tip. Alright, let's go to take out that last tower. So the green one gives you the dragon summon from the fragments. Can't remember how much it costs to make it. I hope I'll get enough. It'll probably just give me, it'll be exactly one fragment away to actually building the item I need. I can sense it since that last tower gave me like 43 of them. It's going to give me a low number. Because that summon does some good work, I can tell you that. Man, worm. When you got a worm on you, they stay on you. Especially that stuff from the corruption. They like to hang on to you for a while. Yep, here we are. Can't remember what these enemies are. It's been a little while since I've done these towers. I don't even remember my strategy that I usually use for the Moonlord. Ow, 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 ow. Yep, somebody's got ranged. Oh, the bubbles. I remember these. They split to a whole bunch. I like them because they each little bubble and the big bubble splits and will shoot the orbs at the thing, I think. Not unless they changed it. And it made this tower a little bit faster. Did you guys see the orbs fly when I destroyed the big bubble? And the little ones? No. Oh, look at that range damage. Dang. He's got lasers. Bubbles. Bubbles. No, I only saw one. Dang it. That sucks. Go down, man. Go down. That's what makes this weapon good. It goes through walls. Yeah, I don't think the small... No, the small bubbles do nothing. Dang it. I was hoping they did. They used to. That the big bubble and the small bubbles would contribute to the shield drop. I'm almost dead. Almost dead. There it is. I think I made it further in that one without dying. Made it for a while. Oh, I dropped 3 gold. No, the money. Oh wait, it just stays there on the ground. I can't remember the exact number, but there is like a certain number. Because a long time ago, when this game was new or new-ish, the game would like in Minecraft. If you ever played Minecraft, when you die, you drop your items, and then the items on the ground had like a 5-minute window before they despawn. That Terraria used to do the same thing back then, but they changed it to having a certain amount on the ground. You can have like, what was it, like 1,400, 2,000 items on the ground, and then items will start to disappear from oldest to newest. I can't remember the exact number. It could be like 4,000 items. I know it's a lot. Which I like. That's awesome, actually, because having your items disappear. Because what if you were really deep underground and you're in some random hole that you were just digging around down there, you know, mining or looking for underground houses or whatnot, and then you get killed, and then you have to go all the way back, and it's just, you know, if you had a timer on your items, you just most likely have a chance of not getting back before your items despawn, and that kind of sucks. That's why I never play it in hard mode, or the mode that drops items and gold. I'd just rather drop money. That'd be cool if these guys dropped fragments as well, plus the tower, but I guess that would be overpowered, wouldn't it? Range? No, no range. Stay away from me. The worms here, man, they do the damage. Stay near the tower, so when it shields break, then I can take it out quickly. Trying to stay with these guys, but they hurt. They're just popping up all around you. And sandstorm. Well, this is not going to help. Get back away from the sandstorm, please. Because the sandstorm, it pushes you the direction that you see the particles fly, and it really slows you down. And literally, right where this tower is, the desert starts like right there. So I gotta try to stay away from that. I haven't brought up my summon. Alright, back to it again. He should be almost down by now. I've killed a pretty good number of enemies. Man, now I miss the little bubbles. You notice the big bubbles, when you hit it, it splits into little bubbles. I remember back then I thought each bubble, big and the small ones, dropped orbs towards the shield. Well, apparently they got rid of that. So I remember back then that helped a lot, taking out that tower quickly. Almost there again. Go through this very uneven terrain when it comes to corruption. Corruption's always that way though. You got all the big holes and stuff, and uneven terrain look crazy. Burn, haha. So when you guys do this, I do recommend getting the solar pillar first. It's the red or orange one. Why? Is because you get this weapon, which does help significantly. Get out of here, worm. These guys are like turrets. Don't shoot at me. He shoots at you when you kill him too. So that's not fun. Yeah, I wasn't even near that guy and he hit me. You saw that? I'm gonna go back in my editing and I'm gonna go frame to frame and see if he actually hits me, because it did not seem like it. God. Calm it down, man. Calm down. Don't tell me I'm gonna die before this happens again. Which is just absolutely frustrating. Yep. Wow. I demand a nerf. Alright. Where are you, nurse? Get over here. Bring out summon guy again. I don't know how helpful he is, but he's got to be doing something. May be very minor, but it is still something. What's going to suck is that when you're fighting these towers, that last one, you're getting injured like crazy before fighting the Moonlord. I think it's a minute, because right after the last tower goes down, the screen starts blurring and a message pops up down here, and it has like a time limit. You don't see the time limit, but I think it's 30 seconds or a minute. Hopefully that'll be enough to buff up a bit, get my health up. So the worst part of this is your health's low because you're fighting that last tower. And these guys do massive damage. But all my attempts of the Moonlord will be on camera until I defeat him for the first time. Then I will probably farm him off camera. Then the next fight that we will be doing would be Duke Fisheron. And then we got events to do, like the Martian invasion event and some of the other events that I've never beat before because they are very difficult. Christmas event plus the Halloween event, which is the Pumpkin Moon Medallion, and the Winter Moon, Christmas Moon, or yeah, I don't even know what it's called. Christmas Moon Medallion. Now, is that shield down yet? Yes. I'm almost dead already, so this is not good. Because as soon as this tower drops, it's over. Yep, dead already. Yep. Wow. As soon as I walk near this thing, I'm pretty much already got I got like 4 hearts left. I'm gonna readjust myself in this chair, squeaky. It creaks a lot. I've had it for, I don't even know how long I've had this office chair. Traveling merchant, it's not a good time, man. You know what's about to happen real soon? Many deaths. Good thing that the NPCs always respawn, right? Because if they didn't, that would really suck. Because you got the Blood Moon that'll kill them, you got all the other events that'll kill the NPCs, you got bosses that'll kill the NPCs, because pretty much all of them go through walls. They always have permanent no clip on. Cheaters, man. Cheaters. That's what I say. Bosses are cheaters. Is there any bosses in here that don't go through walls? Actually, I think all of them do. Well, I guess King Slime, he can't really get through walls. I think he's the only one. but he can like disappear, like shrink down, disappear, and then reappear somewhere else. So that's technically going through walls, kind of like teleportation. Excuse me. Like I said earlier in this last video, every time I start doing my commentary, I just can't talk all of a sudden. But I forgot my summon. And I keep using that. Good job. Perfect. Get out of here, Bubbles. Ow. Get out of there, please. Okay, let's go up and get the nurse before Moonlord. Come on, help. Heal! Heal, man! Heal! Let's go up to our stations. And let's get ready for this fight. And I still got my buff potions, I do believe. Let's summon another one of these. Let's go up to the top. Buff potion still available. Alright, Moonlord time. I think it's a minute wait time. What I'm gonna do is hit me a money pit or a honey pit. Get 30 seconds of regen going on top of the regen and the potion buff. I didn't bring up any food. Oh well. Buff. Get out of the menu, please. I gotta attack his hands first. Moonlord, away! Oh, jeez, laser. Don't like the laser, man. I think asphalt's probably a best bet for when it comes to healing or running away from that laser. And that laser right there is the worst part right here so far. Yep, just constantly getting hit. Can't get away from the attacks. Yep, goes all my health. I got 7 seconds, 7 seconds, 7 seconds. Nope. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. He just beetle armor is not enough to take him down. And I like the solar sword, but it doesn't quite work against the Moonlord too well. Because he moves around too much, or too fast, and by the time you swing this, it pretty much misses half the time. Alright, we got the green ones, right? Or the blue ones. So the vortex one's the green ones, even though it's kind of hard to tell. Alright. Go. Actually, where am I even going? I gotta go right here. How many do I get? 38. Can we build Stardust Dragon Staff? Stardust Cell Staff. Summons a Stardust Dragon to fight for you. Summons a Stardust Cell to fight for you. Cultivate the most beautiful cellular infection. Nebula Blaze, 137 magic damage. From Orion's belt to the palm of your hands. Did I see this already? Oh yeah, these I'm at the crafting station. Never mind. I thought I was still, or like looking at the What's his name? Well, says who needs a horde of minions when you have a giant dragon? So that cost 18. Demonic 48. Alright. Yeah, these chests are just outrageously overfilled. Hooray, hooray. Come here, paint dude. Your turn to give me muns. Alright, let's put these here. I got all 4 of the shards. Let's go get us a buff. So you can take out the dark cultists yet again. Yeah, I had a feeling I was not going to defeat the Moonlord that time around. And I predicted correctly. I did give it a heck of a shot though. Just random heartburn come from nowhere. Gotta love that. So excuse me on that one. But yep, why did I not summon him again? So any subsequent armor piece that gives you more minions, slash the bewitching table, anything that gives you more minions, he doesn't have multiple dragons. He just gets bigger and bigger. He gets more segments onto him, so he can become really long. And more segments he has, the more powerful he becomes. That's why I like the dragon. The only thing I don't like about the summon armor is that it's very weak armor. Oh yeah, you can have a lot of minions, but the defense is so bad. I don't know if the mage's armor or the magic armor compared to summon armor, which one's better in defense. I think that the probably summon's probably better in defense than magic. But don't quote me on that though. Alright, we're almost back to the dungeon again. There's that sandstorm. Kind of hard to tell what damage the dragon it does with each segment added. But he does become more powerful. Alright guys, back at it again. Yep. Man, the desert. Thanks for slowing everything down, brah. The worst thing about this guy is that enemies constantly spawn while he's out. And this can be tedious. You want to keep flying around, but you forget that your wings only have a certain amount of time in the air before. Howdy. Oh, he's a fake. That guy's the real one. Or it changes. For a second there, it didn't sound like he was taking any damage. Maybe because the dragon's like, ha, I'm taking you out. Got you. This sword is awesome, but for fast moving targets, it's not the best. Get back in that honey. Nothing like good old honey. Go down, dude. Just go down. Quit fighting. No sense in it. You're almost dead anyways. Just give it up. I wonder if those are worth any money. These ancient manipulators. Alright. Well, on, dragon. Help me destroy at least the outer towers. And we're probably going to end the episode after that, not unless I completely and utterly fail, which I have a feeling I might. As you guys know, that these towers are a pain in the butt. But there's no point in getting upset about it or frustrated because the towers save all damage taken to them. So the annoying part is having to walk all the way back. So it's probably best to take out the outer ones. Is this the green one? Yeah, because it's got the vortex one. Because I had the shotgun. This one was by the jungle. This particular tower. This Stardust Dragon's doing some work though. See that? He just sticks to the enemy and just messes them up. And he hits rapidly too. If you're wondering why his damage was lower than the Sphere Staff, is because he sticks to the enemy and just constantly keeps hitting them over and over and over again. Kind of like the Spider Staff. You get that. Try to stay away from all these shotgun guys, they're the worst. Well, hopefully a Stardust Dragon, because I remember fighting the Moonlord when the first time I ever killed him or took him out was that I had the Stardust Dragon at that time. And I don't remember ever using... Wow. It seems like more of them are spawning. Come on, dragon. Help me out. Gotta take this tower out. Alright, dragon. He does some work. So this and that is very helpful at this point in the game. And I'm about to die right when these come out. Yep. Sounds about right. And there it is. You always die right when you take the tower out. And it's really annoying. I remember back in the back then, that's what I'm missing. I just remembered that I used to have the what is that item called? It was a accessory that cooled down, have the cooldown time of potions. Don't leave without the dragon. Keep him at all times. Now we gotta run through that one tower that's over here to get to the shards. Oh, it's a purple one. This one was giving me some fits earlier because the enemies, I think, are the ones that make you float. Maybe. And it messes up your flying. We're gonna run past that one real quick because I want to pick up the shards. I don't want to just leave them behind or get forgotten. Haha. One more kill for the shields. But you notice my survivability after building this, the summon and having the solar sword thing has gone up drastically. I only died the one time on that whole tower. So it's a pretty much at this point in the game, it's a farming thing. It's you just keep farming these towers. You farm the Moonlord until you have all the parts that builds the next set of armor, any new weapons. So it's almost a guarantee that you will die several times on the Moonlord before you succeed, because you have to collect all these bits and build the next pieces that might help you out. Even though you don't get a new armor until after the Moonlord has been defeated, because he drops the new ingots. Not sure about my arena for fighting the Moonlord. I don't know if that health regeneration really helped that much, to be honest. Alright, we're heading back to that one tower. We'll try to take it out as much as we can, then we'll probably end the episode. We'll save that next episode to take out the other two towers and go after that Moonlord yet again. But I kind of want to farm off camera for a bit for the certain bits that I need to build something that might help me out. So I can get rid of the, since I got wings, I can actually get rid of the horseshoe. The only problem with the horseshoe is that it do not have walk on fire blocks, but you can turn the cobalt shield into that. Well, this is the one that blinds you. What hit me there just a second ago? Something hit me. I didn't see nothing near me. Oh, that was a big hit on the enemy there. Yeah, dead already. Nice. Love it. Since we're close to home, I'm going to walk back. Give me a heal. Get out of here. Take him out. Thank you. Stardust Dragon for the win. And before we head back, I want to hit the bewitching table to get a bit more damage on the dragon. Alright, let's drop down, drop some junk off because it's piling pretty bad. And let's get rid of some of this money. What? Why is it all spread out like that? I didn't do that. Alright, let's get us a quick heal. Oh, she's right here. Give me some healings. Oh. I would like to carry one of these bewitching tables around with me and set it down, but at the same time, I don't have, when you're at those towers, you just don't have the time to put it down and hit to get the buff before you get slaughtered, because you have to stand still to do all that by like going to your inventory, placing it down. It'd move faster if you had it up in your hotbar, but still you're standing there for a little bit, and that's not a good idea around these towels. So ranged damage ones. Always hit the ranged ones. Come on, get over this awful hill. See, there's something like hitting me. What is it? I don't even see anything. Is it like spores or something? Am I missing something? I'm constantly getting hit. But what is hitting me? It can't just be these lasers, because several times there's like nothing around me and all of a sudden I'm getting hit. Which seems like by nothing. Well, these towers are so tough. Mow the lawn, mow the lawn. Always gotta mow the lawn. These hills, though, kind of a pain to get over. Even with wings and whatnot. I think I might have another shield, but it's easy to make a obsidian skull, because the wings, they stop the fall damage. That's why it says slow fall, so it doesn't give you the fall damage. Oh, it's these that's hitting me. They just stay inside of you and just keep hitting you. They're hard to see too when you're in the midst of all this fighting. Do they ever go away? Seriously, do that orb goes away or not? That's what I'm wondering. And right when you're about to kill the tower, or right when you kill it, guess what? You always die. See, something shooting at these orbs. Is it these brain dudes? And my wings run out right at the end. Yep, and there it is every time. Literally every time. I want infinite flight. The only way to get infinite flight is take out Duke Fishron. And I think it's only in expert mode for Duke Fishron. He drops a pet that allows you to, or a mount that allows you to fly around. Or take out the Martian invasion, and that has a small chance of dropping the intergalactic car keys. Which I think is a reference to Men in Black, if you've ever seen the Men in Black movies. But it allows you to have your own little spaceship that flies forever. You don't have to, it doesn't run out or something. But I haven't seen a probe since that one I destroyed. Give me these fragments, man. I earned these fragments. This is the point in the game where you get like, not unless you're playing in expert mode, you'll have like random tombstones everywhere all over your map. Because the sheer amount of times you die on those towers. Alright. Well, we got some more. We got 76, 61, so we need to still got Solar and Stardust to do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, or the Meerkat family, which I'll try to call everybody after this point. No more ladies and gentlemen, I'll try to stop doing that. Who uses that anyways? That's overly used by everybody. So I'm gonna try to call you guys my Meerkat family, or the Meerkat family. But enough rambling on. Next episode, we're going to take out the other two towers and try our hand at the Moonlord again. And hopefully succeed or have to try again. At this point, it's an ongoing process until you do defeat him. And I'm going to call that the end of the episode. So if you'd like to become part of the Meerkat family, hit that subscribe button and join today. And if you like my commentary, find it helpful, funny, or entertaining, hit that like button to show your support and help my family out. And don't forget about that notification bell to keep up with my latest videos. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.